Hi everyone, and welcome to Readings by Laura LLC. My name is Laura Ophoff, and today on FaceTime I have my client Erin from Erin, where are you from again? What's your town? Or
Colorado.
Colorado. Awesome. Okay.
Colorado Springs.
Okay. Okay, so me and Erin, she understands how this works before. She has had a reading with me in the past. So we just began with a meditation, and now we're going to begin. So Erin, all I want you to do now is just tell me the connection of who you would like to connect with today. So try not to say their name or how they passed, just in case they bring through that information. So just say, like, I want to connect with my dad, my grandfather, my friend, my aunt, whoever the connection is. Who would you like to connect with here today?
My grandmother.
Grandmother. Okay. So as the information comes through, and if you're sitting there and saying, oh, this is the other grandmother, just let me know so we can make sure it's the right one that you want to connect with. Okay.
Okay.
So the very first thing I heard, and start writing everything down and keep an open mind that not only is this going to be information just about her, this could be maybe information for you. So she could be validating stuff about her, acknowledging stuff about you, or even anybody around you here in your life now. So the very first thing I heard was speaks fluently. Fluently. So I don't know if this is someone that's talking about somebody who speaks another language. So just write that down.
Okay.
I heard trust in your intuition because it's been guiding you all along. I'm also hearing the month of February. So February could be, it could be a validation or an acknowledgement, someone's birthday, someone's anniversary, someone's passing. So just write that down. Now, I'm also getting the number 13. Now, that doesn't have to be February 13th. 13, when numbers come through, numbers are always significant. So 13 could be talking about the 13th day of any month, January 13th, February 13th, March 13th. It could be even 1-3, like January 3rd. So just remember 13.
Okay.
Now, I feel a female energy stepping forward. I'm not sure if this is your grandmother or not, but the more information we get, the more we could piece if this is her, because that's our intention. I'm feeling like this was somebody who passed away suddenly or unexpectedly. Are you understanding this for your grandmother?
No.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going with the information I'm going to get. Maybe we can figure out who this is, and then, okay. I also heard midwife, so just write that down as well.
Midwife, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't mean she was a midwife. She could be acknowledging maybe someone here had a midwife during their childbirth, or, you know, acknowledging that.
Sure, okay.
I'm also hearing the name. Again, this does not have to be whoever this is, their name. It could be acknowledging somebody here, or, you know, connected that someone is up there. But the name I'm hearing is Stacy. So if there's a Stacy who is here in the living, that means that somebody out in spirit is acknowledging Stacy here. Maybe she just got a new job, got a promotion, got engaged, having a baby. Maybe she's not feeling so well. But there's always a reason why when names come through.
Sure. Do you want me to validate right now, or wait?
If you can understand some stuff now, then validate, just because this isn't who you have wanted to connect with. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Stacy was my best friend Stacy was my best friend in college, but and I speak fluent French.
Okay.
My son was born in February.
Okay.
I don't know. He'll be 4 in February. 4 in February. 1 plus 3 is 4, but I don't know if that matters.
Just keep 13 with you. Keep that number. It could come up later.
Okay.
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 Okay, so now I have somebody else stepping forward. I'm hoping this is your grandmother. This is, whenever they show me this show from the 80s called The American Greatest Hero, the theme song goes, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel this free. So whenever that song comes through, this is somebody stepping forward who's letting me know before they passed away they had a difficult time at the end getting around. Maybe their legs weren't so well, they couldn't walk around so good at the end, or from whatever illness that they had that they physically could not get out of bed at the end. And this is their way of coming through to say, believe it or not, I feel I have no limitations. I'm not in any type of pain or suffering. I feel good. I feel free. I feel like I'm walking on air.
Yeah, you told me that same song the last time, and I think it was my grandma.
Okay, so now this next bit of information that I get through, keep an open mind that they're just using my memories as their library, so it doesn't have to be exact. So when they say religion, when they say Roman Catholic, if she's not Roman Catholic, or you're Roman Catholic, then it's my symbol for whatever religion they were. They did follow that religion. They did practice. They did, you know what I mean? Like that. If they just said Roman.
Well,
okay. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
My other grandma that passed not too long ago is Roman Catholic, so it could be her too. Okay.
But we want to try to connect with the other one, right? See, sometimes it's like we have our intention, but... Okay. Whoever comes
my
through...
My other grandma that I was trying to connect to was Methodist, and she definitely was religious.
Okay. Okay, so still could be her then. Okay. Okay. So what I'm hearing is, I heard plan ahead and I heard have a plan B. Have a plan B, just in case, because if plan A doesn't work out, you're not going to be devastated. Oh, okay, no problem, I'll just do this. So have that plan B ready.
Ready. Okay.
She said, tell her to believe in herself because she is a strong woman.
Okay.
And then she said, live and let die. So that means live your life now, enjoy your life now. Anything from the past, let it die. It's done. It's over. Don't keep going back there. Live your life now. Enjoy your life now. Okay. I also just keep hearing McDonald's. McDonald's. Maybe someone just went there.
Okay.
Maybe you're driving by there, you know, just, you know, McDonald's. Okay. Actually,
okay.
now
my husband loves McDonald's.
Okay. And actually now I'm hearing the song, Oh, McDonald had a farm. So maybe it could even be a farm connection or anything like that when they try to say the McDonald's or the song, Oh, McDonald had a farm. You know what I mean? So it could be that connection as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And I feel this energy, I feel this woman is very sweet, very, like, such a sweet person, very sweet, loving, sweet.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. I'm hearing that she had a heart of gold. Had a heart of gold. Maybe this is even something that people actually said to her, or said, you know, like, oh my God, she has such a heart of gold. Okay. Are you understanding some of this as well, Erin?
Yes.
Okay. And now are we getting to the grandma
she
who...
definitely was.
So is this now sounding like the grandma that you have want to connect? Good. See, it takes a minute. Okay.
Yes.
She's just showing me. I always say too, If it's not my symbol or memory and it's just something that I'm like, huh? First thing that comes to your mind, just show me a satellite dish. So just write it down. Maybe you're thinking of switching cable or just got a new cable. I don't know. Satellite dish.
Okay.
And then maybe someone just did this or she's giving advice, but I heard pack a sandwich or pack a light lunch.
Oh, okay.
And then I started hearing the Frank Sinatra song, the part where it goes, strangers in the night. So just write that down. You know, again, the way the readings work, it's like puzzles, little pieces, maybe something after you're like, oh, I know what she's talking about. Yeah. Okay. Or maybe that was one of her favorite songs.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I heard her say, it takes a village. It takes a village. Like you can't do it all on your own sort of thing.
That's
you know.
about my kids.
Okay, it takes a village.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm hearing the part of the commercial where it goes, maybe it's Maybelline. So that's my symbol that she's acknowledging who, this could be, you know, if you have sisters, cousins, whoever, mom, whoever's still here, she's acknowledging the person who just recently went to the drugstore, CVS, one of those, and bought makeup, whether it's anything, you know, eyeliner, eyeshadow, whatever the makeup is, by her singing the song. Maybe it's Maybelline. That means that her energy was there with the person when they just recently purchased makeup. Are you understanding that, Erin? Or not yet?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe my little girl keeps wanting to use makeup all the time, and I keep telling her she has to be older. So, I mean, maybe she's referring to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she's also making me feel like whenever they sing this part of the song that goes, I want you to know I know the truth, this means that at the end, before she passed, she understood what was going on around her. Maybe people were trying to talk to her or have that last conversation and, you know, thought like, oh, I don't know if she could hear us or if she understands what's going on. But if anyone did talk to her, say things to her, she did understand. She did hear them. If you talked to her, she understood. She knew what was saying. She knew what was going on at the end.
Okay. Yeah, she was kind of in a deep sleep before she passed.
Okay. And for whatever reason, she's either validating or acknowledging biceps and shoulders. Biceps and shoulders, so just write that down.
Huh.
And then she's singing the song to you, so this means she's acknowledging whatever, now I don't know if this is connected, but she's acknowledging whatever's going on right now with you because she's singing this song unwritten, and the part of the song goes, feel the rain on your skin, no one else can feel it for you. So this means whatever you're going through right now, it's hard, it's difficult, but you're the only one who's going through this right now. So, but the good thing is the end of the song says the rest is still unwritten, meaning the rest of your life is still unwritten. So just because it's hard and difficult now does not mean you have to go through this the rest of your life.
Okay. Well, I was recently diagnosed with cancer, so.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, but she is with you, and it's almost like she's saying, like she's acknowledging that you're not going to be going through this the rest of your life. So that's a good thing. She's giving you support and encouragement, and that her energy's with you.
Sure.
Aww.
Okay, great.
And then right after that, I got the number 5. So this could 5th day of any month, January 5th, February 5th, March 5th, or the month of May. A birthday, anniversary, or passing. So just write it down. You might have to ask, you know, what day what day did she pass? What day was she born? What month was she born past? You know, it could be a connection or an acknowledgement of somebody here.
Okay.
And again, I'm hearing takes a village.
Okay. I have 3 little kids, which are very hard to work with, so maybe maybe it's that.
Aw. And she keeps saying, be true to yourself, be kind to yourself.
Okay.
And she's also mentioning blessing in disguise. So whatever had happened that you had went through, I don't know if it's what you had just said or not, but whatever you had went through that you're saying, why me? Why do I have to go through this? This is so hard. This is so difficult. She's saying, just remember, it might take a few months, it may take a year, but you're going to look back when that situation first occurred and you're going to say, you know what? As bad as that was, if it never happened, I wouldn't have met this person, I wouldn't have met this group of people, I wouldn't have, you know, so you're going to look back and say, you know what, as bad as it was, really was a blessing in disguise because something really good came from it.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know if she was like the type of woman that didn't like change, like, you know, liked her stuff the way it was, only because she's saying, stop moving things around, stop changing things. So, like, you're making her crazy. You keep moving things around or changing things or keep changing your mind. Or are you understanding that, Erin? Not too much?
Sure,
okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm always changing.
Okay, okay. And then I just heard Capricorn. So whoever the Capricorn is, she could be acknowledging or validating the Capricorn. She's also talking about lessons lived.
My husband's a Capricorn.
Okay, so maybe this is connected with you and him or whatever, but I heard lessons lived, lessons learned. So that means if you make a mistake in life, it's okay. We all make mistakes in life. But the good thing about it is when you make a mistake, whoever this person is, they learn from it. Oh, I'm never doing that again. Oh, boy, you know.
Right.
But doesn't mean that next week they won't make a no mistake. It just won't be the same mistake that they made last week.
Sure. Okay.
And then she said, believe in second chances. Believe in second chances.
Okay. Okay.
She said everything is going to work out in your favor. Everything is going to work out in your favor.
Okay. Good.
She said leave your worries to the angels. Leave your worries to the angels.
Okay.
And she said it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to pray more. Pray a little more. It wouldn't hurt, she said.
Yeah, all right. All right.
And then she's talking about criticism. She's saying criticism is okay if it's a good thing, if it's going to help, you know. So what's that word? It's called when they say it's
constructive criticism.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
She keeps saying no need to blame. No need to blame. So I don't know if that's on a situation that's going on now, that there's no one to really blame, or maybe connected to her passing. Sometimes when they pass, you know, people go, oh, why couldn't this one have figured this out, or why couldn't the doctor have done something else, or so it could be connected to her, like no, there was no one to blame, you know, what happened, or connection, what's going on with you, but she just keeps saying no need to blame. She also keeps saying, stop second-guessing yourself. Stop second-guessing yourself. You are the right the first time.
Okay.
And then she's singing to you. Okay. She's singing to you, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. That's who you are. She said, love just literally runs right through you. Love runs right through you. And she's sending love to the shoulders. Again with the shoulders. I don't know if you're understanding that. Sending love to the shoulders.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of neck and shoulder problems.
Okay, so she's sending that love, she's sending that light, that healing. Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. All right, Erin, I'm going to hang on for 1 second, okay?
Okay.
I'm just finishing up. Okay, Erin, so at this time, all I want you to do is just whatever you could validate.
Sure. Okay. Do you want me to go back over the other things?
Yes, whatever you could, yeah. If you want to just look back in your notes from the beginning.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, my grandma was definitely a religious person.
Okay.
When you sang the Greatest American Hero, that was the song that you sang to me the first reading. Because, yeah, she suffered for a while before she died, so that makes sense.
Okay.
To trust in my intuition, it's guiding you. That's reassuring because I've been trying to work a lot on intuition, and I'm trying to maybe start my own business someday, and I just don't know how to like make the transition, but I'm trying to do steps towards that. So I'm thinking maybe it's that. She said, you know, it takes a village more than once,
Okay.
and it's probably referring to my kids because I have 3 small kids, and it's really hard sometimes. You said she's very sweet and loving and has a heart of gold, and that's definitely true. I mean, everyone knew that. Let's see. Referring to the Maybelline song, I mean, right after It Takes a Village, it seemed to me that she was talking about my daughter who's always wanting to wear my makeup. She's like a teenager in a 5-year-old body. The shoulder thing, yeah, I've had a lot of shoulder and neck problems. And the blessing in disguise could be about my cancer right now, and that the song, you know, the rest is still unwritten, could be that, you know, maybe it's going to be temporary. It won't be something I have to live with for my whole life. Let's see. And everything's going to work out in my favor. I hope so. Right now, because of my new diagnosis, I'm potentially going to get kicked out of the military, and I've been in for almost 17 years, and that would be really heartbreaking for getting no retirement after all these years. So I'm hoping she means that.
Okay.
Let's see. And I mean, praying more. Yeah, I definitely need to do that.
Okay, good.
No need to blame. I don't know. When you said it, the first thing I thought was that I felt like people in the military processing my situation weren't doing the right thing or caring enough about it.
I always say it's the first thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah. So, I think those are the big ones.
Okay, good. And like I tell everybody is, go over these notes for the next 3 days with your family and your friends, and they'll help you piece things together that you didn't understand, the 13, anything like that. After 3 days, put your notes away. Don't drive yourself crazy. Take your notes back out again, and then go over, like in a couple of months, go over it, and then let me know as well. And she's leaving you with one last message. She said, pick and choose your battles, because it's just not worth fighting over every single little thing. So pick and choose what's important to you, and don't worry about the little stuff. So I wish you so much luck and strength, and I'll keep you in my prayers and thoughts as well, Erin, and keep connected. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Okay? Love and light. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Love and light.
Bye.